The next topic we'll be covering is configuring release documentation. Release documentation is a cornerstone for the successful deployment of software releases within Azure DevOps, focusing on the non-code aspects that define the scope, quality, and functionality of the release. Here are the key elements of release documentation. Release notes. These should highlight what's new, what issues have been resolved, and any enhancements made, as well as outline any modifications to settings and their effects on existing features. Installation guides provide clear, detailed instructions for the setup process, including a list of required software and system prerequisites and post-installation actions. Configuration changes document updates to configuration settings, clarifying any default settings and essential changes. Changelog keep an accurate record of commits or work items in the release using a consistent tracking method. Rollback plan have a clear, predefined plan for reverting to an earlier software version if necessary. Creating release documentation in Azure DevOps. Azure repos. Store your markdown or text files alongside your code. Version control your documentation for consistency and traceability. Azure pipelines. Automate the generation of changelogs and other documentation during the build and release processes. Artifacts. Attach generated documentation to specific builds or releases as downloadable artifacts. Wiki. Utilize the built-in wiki to share detailed guides and notes with the team and stakeholders. On the right, we have an example of a release notes entry in Azure DevOps, which displays all of the key elements shown earlier. This includes the new features, enhancements, configuration changes, note issues, and rollback plan. So that's an overview of configuring release documentation.